Fastlane Pro is a weight loss supplement that is said to work by mimicking the effects of intermittent fasting. So the big question is, does this really work? Let's take a quick look at the ingredients in Fastlane Pro, what the research says, and the warranty period, the refund period, if you decide you want to get your money back. So here's the supplement facts label for Fastlane Pro. And as you can see, each scoop of this supplement is giving you a good amount of niacin, B12, and chromium. Now, all of these nutrients are important, but I don't think they're at the heart of the weight loss effects of Fastlane Pro. I think that really lies with the proprietary blend. Now, if we look at that proprietary blend, there are two ingredients that jump out to me immediately. And let's take a look at the very first one. That's called Fibersol-2. Fibersol-2 is, as the name suggests, a soluble fiber is derived from non-GMO corn. And studies show that Fibersol-2 appears to increase senses of satiety and feelings of fullness that can persist up to about 2 hours after people take it. Fibersol-2 is tasteless, only has about 10 calories per tablespoon. That's not too bad because it's a fiber. Like all fibers, it might make you go to the bathroom a little bit more sooner than you thought you would, especially when you take it in the beginning. Fibersol-2 is also a prebiotic, which means it can help nourish the healthy gut bacteria inside of us. And in theory, it might also help protect the integrity of the mucus lining that lines the large and small intestines, which prevents bacteria from traveling elsewhere in the body where they really shouldn't be going. So all that's great, but what about weight loss? So in one clinical trial, Fibersol-2 was shown to reduce hunger while at the same time increasing hormones that curb appetite in people after they ate a meal. And while that is really encouraging, if you look at this study, they actually tell you they gave people 10 grams of Fibersol-2 each day. This is actually a lot more than you're getting in the Fastlane Pro supplement, where they tell us that each scoop has 1.7 grams of this proprietary blend. Again, 1.7 grams is a lot less than 10 grams. Next up is Acacia, which in some circles is also called gum arabic, or Sukre as it's called on the label of Fastlane Pro. Gum arabic is also a soluble fiber, and it's also a prebiotic as well. In one clinical investigation, people taking Acacia gum fiber saw reductions in both body fat and body mass index of between 2% and 1.2% respectively after just 6 weeks of use. Now, while that's really interesting, if you read this study, you find that they gave people 30 grams a day of Acacia gum. That's about 1 ounce for you and I in America. The Fastlane Pro proprietary blend also gives us something which they call the biogenic polyamine complex. The key word there is polyamines. Polyamines are biological compounds. They're found inside our cells, and they're even found in some foods as well, like wheat germ. There's a lot of polyamines out there, and one of the more popular of this group is called spermidine, and I will link to my spermidine review below this video so you can check out more on that if you like. Now, there is some research on polyamines helping people lose weight, but it is preliminary. In other words, I didn't see any human research showing that spermidine, spermine, or other polyamines helped human beings lose weight. Now, if we turn our attention to the refund policy, this is where I think Fastlane Pro really shines, because if you order this supplement, you have a full 6 months to get a refund if it's not working for you. And that's actually a real 6 months because the refund policy begins when it arrives at your home. This is much different than I've seen in other supplements where the refund policy window begins when you order the supplement. Now, that said, if you do need to get a refund on Fastlane Pro, keep all of the bottles. You've got to return all the containers back to the company to get a refund. So do not throw any of those containers away. You will not get a refund on any container that they don't receive back. I also like that the Fastlane Pro company is providing customers with not only email support, but also telephone support as well. A telephone support number is available for those in the US as well as international customers as well. Now, if you're interested in Fastlane Pro, one thing I did notice as I investigated this supplement is that it does appear that there are alternative versions out there being sold on different websites. Some of these alternative versions contain things such as Garcinia cambogia, which I'm not convinced works and is potentially dangerous for some people. See my previous video on that. I've also seen raspberry ketones, which I personally think is a joke. I see no human evidence that raspberry ketones cause anybody to lose weight. I've also seen Fastlane Pro in a form of a capsule. What I'm sharing here with you is a powdered formula where you scoop it out and you mix it with liquid. So if you see something sold as a capsule, it's probably not the same thing. Now, as for side effects, the ingredients I'm showing you here are pretty tame as far as a weight loss supplement is concerned, so I don't think most people will have any adverse reactions. However, to be safe, I would start with less than is recommended for at least the first week. In other words, give your body time to get used to this new supplement that you're about to take. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Don't use Fastlane Pro if you're pregnant or you take any medications, and stop taking it and all other supplements at least 2 weeks before having surgery, unless your doctor tells you otherwise. So what are my thoughts on Fastlane Pro? Here they are. To me, Fastlane Pro looks like a fiber supplement. And while there is clinical proof that eating more fiber can help people lose weight, I don't see any human clinical trials on the Fastlane Pro supplement itself. Yes, there is some weight loss research on some of the ingredients in Fastlane Pro, but the amounts that I saw in those reports appeared to be much more than you're getting in this supplement. Now, the good news is if you decide to try Fastlane Pro for yourself, it does come with a 6-month money-back guarantee if you need to get a refund. Did Fastlane Pro work for you? Leave a comment below and let me know.